Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate our students who have entered their artwork and was accepted into this year's annual Juried Student Art Exhibition. My name is Molly Hull, and I'm the gallery director at Meredith College and also the star of the virtual tour that you just watched. This year's juror was Tamara Harris Warren, who is the Development and Operations Manager at CAM Raleigh and the Audio Description Coordinator at Arts Access. She also happens to be a Meredith alumna, which makes it all the more special. Nearly 70 works were entered this year, both virtually and in person, and 35 works were chosen, which have spanned across the first and second floors of the Johnson Hall Rotunda. These students' work represents really the breadth of our art department's program while showcasing the creativity and the technical skills of each exhibiting artist. This year, selected works include ceramics, drawings, fibers, graphic design, painting, photography, printmaking, and mixed media sculptures. We are honored this evening to have the provost, Dr. Matthew Puslesny, help present our awards this evening, and we appreciate his presence and support for our students. Please turn off your cameras and mute yourselves unless you are a presenter or an exhibiting artist. With further ado, I pass this over to Matthew, and I will share my screen so we can have both the artwork being simultaneously celebrated as well.
Well, Molly, thank you so much. It seems like just yesterday, I remember you as a student helping Lisa Pierce get this exhibition ready, not all that long ago. So glad that you are here and doing this. So our first award is dedicated to the Meredith College Art Department alumna, Louise Ruth. Each year, the art department faculty looks for artwork that embodied her sarcastic, humorous, and sprightly nature. This particular artwork captures your attention through the use of vibrant colors and textures. Looking at the student's ceramic representation of herself, you can't help but smile. The Louise Ruth Award goes to Isabel Ruse and her self-portrait. Congratulations, Isabel.
Thank you. I am astounded that people think of this of my artwork, and especially this one that I honestly didn't expect myself to make. This was my third ever ceramics piece in my life, and I'm just now taking an actual ceramics course. So this was pretty surprising that I managed to complete, and this really embodies this whole made of art concept that I have sort of coined over the past couple years, because art just kind of seems to flow from me. It just happens, and half the time I don't even know how. And that really, you could really see that, and I could really see that in myself, like with creating the flower crown, which is made from orange just streamer paper, and I somehow crafted these flowers that took a lot of hours, but that's not something unusual for me. I like to overcomplicate myself, but as you can see, it all turns out pretty great in the end. So thank you for this award, and I am so honored to receive it.
You did a terrific job.
Thank you.
So the next award is dedicated to art faculty member and artist Eleanor Rohrer, who taught printmaking and non-Western art history. Eleanor was smart, eclectic, humorous in nature, and loved the water and traveling the world. This student's collage combines a number of mediums to beautifully narrate her own sense of belonging. The Eleanor Rohrer Award goes to Safa Salahuddin's Kandaka. Safa, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I feel so honored to receive this award. So my name is Safa, and this is my piece titled Kandaka. It is a mixed media collage with the use of watercolor and some cutout images. And along the back is a handwritten letter from my father to my mother in Arabic. So in my concept statement for this piece, I explain how belonging in this world isn't a question of if you do or if you don't, but instead a matter of knowing that you are allowed to. And this feeling of belonging can be found simply where you draw your sense of identity and inspiration from. And this journey of finding this out for myself was definitely long and hard, but it includes how I have found this feeling in this incredible being called the Kandaka. They were queens in my home country of Sudan many, many years ago. They were strong, fearless, revered women, and they personally inspire me so much. And when I look at them and in this collage in general, I am instantly reminded of their perseverance and their strength. And the use of watercolor was done to signify the Nile rivers in Sudan and how their legacies will forever flow through them and continue to inspire many to this day, including myself. So yes, thank you again for this award. I really truly appreciate it beyond words. So
It's a great piece of work. Thank you. The next award is the Rebecca Clover Memorial Award, and it will be presented by studio art major alum and practicing artist, Peggy Clover. Peggy?
Am I on?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Yes, I became a student at Meredith in my 50s. And during that time, my 18-year-old daughter died. And I just feel like I owe so much to Meredith College and the art department. They allowed me all kinds of expression for healing that has carried me through my life. And giving an award here is just sort of our family's little way of giving back to Meredith for all it's given to me. And we usually, between my husband and my daughter, Sarah, three of us go and try to pick one, which we can never do. So we have two. And, but we just kind of look for something that truly moves us, where someone is expressing their feelings and sharing feelings with others. And that's how we select them. And I just hope for all of the student artists that they can take part of Meredith with them wherever they go, and that art will always be part of their lives. Thank you.
And Peggy, did you want to announce the winners, or would you like me to?
Please you do it.
Okay.
In front of me.
Okay, so we have, as you said, we've got two winners today. And so the first one, and call the first one and then have her come up and accept the award, is Jordan. I apologize if I mispronounced this. Jordan Corandilio for Head in the Trees. Jordan, congratulations.
Thank you so much. So basically this piece is inspired by my own personal experiences as an art major. I'm often told that my head is in the clouds and that my dreams are too big. But I think that my family and my faith in God really keep me grounded in reality, even though I do have these big dreams. And so I would argue that instead of that, my head is in the trees. So I chose to open the back of the head, which you can't quite see in the photo. But it just shows like a little village, and it kind of just goes deeper into me, and it's not just surface level. And it kind of just expresses again that my creativity and my passion for art are kind of just what makes me me. Again, thank you.
Jordan, thank you so much. The second winner is Casey Vandenboom's Shadow Work Triptych. Congratulations, Casey.
Hi, thank you. As a transfer student, it's really an honor to get this award, especially as someone who's struggled a lot with their path as an artist and trying to figure out what I really want to do with that path. Receiving this award really solidifies that I am where I'm supposed to be and that I'm on my own personal path. Topics of spirituality and vulnerability come up a lot within my work, and being recognized for those things and being able to express those things is really important to me. So thank you.
Yeah. Well, and Casey, we're glad that your journey has brought you here to Meredith. So again, congratulations. And as always, Peggy, thank you so much to you and your family for taking part in this here. And hopefully next year I'll be able to see you again in person. So thank you. These next two awards are sponsored by former Art Department Chair, Dr. Rebecca Bailey. These namesake awards honor the dedication and friendship of the Art Department assistants who worked with her during her tenure at Meredith. The first award is the Cleta Johnson Award, and it will be presented by Holly Fisher. Holly?
Hello. So I am honored to be able to present this award. This award is dedicated to former Art Department Administrative Assistant Cleta Johnson. I had the privilege of being a Meredith student during Cleta's tenure. In addition to her love of color and texture, Cleta was very engaged in the happenings and activities with the Gaddy Hamrick Art Building. She kept her eye on the students who haunted the halls and utilized the studios day and night. She would have been very aware of the student receiving this award. She would have been aware of her multidisciplinary pursuits, her fierce work ethic, her sense of humor and justice, and her love of vibrant color and texture. This award goes to Rachel Stewart's Caterpillar Weavings. Congratulations, Rachel. Cleta would have loved your wheel-thrown vessels and your colorful weaving, but she would have taken particular note of how the growth and metamorphosis alluded to in your caterpillar weaving echoes your own arc as a student here at Meredith. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much, Holly. This means so much. Yeah, so these weavings are about, I made them last semester when I was really struggling of where I wanted to go, either with art education or studio art, and I decided that I needed to, that although I was in the stage of I don't really know what's going to happen, or like I'm still figuring out, I decided to go on the route of being a studio art major and see where that takes me. And these are really about, like, although I don't know where I'm going, I'll eventually figure it out on my way. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun with them. And actually, I used leftover hair dye to dye some of these fibers. So that's a fun note. But thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, Rachel. Congratulations. The second award now is the Alice Turner Award. And this award was selected by Alice, who now lives in Florida. And she writes, "I'd love to see the drops of water in artwork, and I relate to this artwork. This award goes to Sajaya Venkastasan for Slow Down the Quickest Moments." Sajaya, congratulations.
So, hi guys. So this is like a picture I took for one of my school projects, and I don't know, I just took it. It was like I asked my brother to pour down the water, and I just quickly snapped the photo. And I guess when we're all in the lockdown, we were forced to reckon with the small moments in our lives, and small moments that would have passed really quick if it not for been the quarantine. We would have like quickly passed by, just like the water droplets. And yeah, that's what.
That's a great piece of artwork, Sajaya, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, this next award was created in honor of Deb Lobby. Deb has demonstrated consistent patience, support, patience, dedication, and did I happen to say patience, to both students and faculty in the art department. And Deb is here, and she will be presenting the award that bears her name. So Deb, take it away.
Thank you. I'm honored to be able to bestow an award for this exhibition. As a student, it's hard to imagine someone seeing beauty or understanding your work of art. Many students never enter a work into this exhibition because they feel it isn't finished, it isn't as polished as it should be, or it's just not good enough. So all of you took that first step. Congratulations. As was stated, I'm a staff member in the art department and a fiber artist. And because of that, I enjoy fiber pieces and those that mimic them. I love color, texture, whimsy, and moments captured in time. The first time I saw this particular piece was in the hallway on the second floor of Gaddy Hamrick, pinned to the wall outside a classroom. It stood out from the others because of the background color that was used. The work itself is colorful and carefully thought out and meticulous. Everyone loves to receive or give a bouquet of flowers, and I would like to congratulate Kristen Morin and her floral feelings.
Thank you so much. That means so much coming from you, especially Deb.
You're welcome.
I was very surprised to find that I received an award for this. I'm over the moon. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
About this piece, it's an activism square. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Activism, and I tried my experience to just the way people with mental illness feel like they're into the floral that semester. So yeah, and then reflection to them. Red is more falling heads.
Oh, I think we lost her.
I think we might have.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if she comes back, but let's go ahead.
Got dropped off the call. I'm sorry.
Kristen, are you back? Oh.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's okay. Just
Okay, I think we can just go ahead. I'm sorry, Kristen.
Oh, yes, we will go ahead and the wonders of modern technology, right, Molly? All right. And Kristen wrote in the chat, if you can't read it, the red bouquet is hatred, the yellow is caution, and the green is sanctuary. So thank you for providing us with that additional information. Okay, so now we move on to the next award. And this next award is going to be presented by another Meredith alumna. She's also artist in residence and another person I remember just a few years ago helping put this exhibit together. And so I'm happy to introduce Taylor McGee. Taylor?
Thank you. Yes, it wasn't too long ago that I was a student at Meredith taking part in this exhibition and helping with it. So I graduated from Meredith in 2019 and have been back in this amazing community over the past school year as one of the artists in residence working in fibers. And one of the highlights of the residency program for me has been getting to work with the students in the classroom. And I've had the pleasure of working with Emily Howard and her fibers and weaving students. So I'm very honored to be able to present the Student Choice Award. The Student Choice Award was created to give Meredith students the opportunity to voice their own opinions on the selected works and play the role of juror. And of the number of artworks selected, this piece stood out for its uniqueness and craftsmanship. So I'm very pleased to present the Student Choice Award to Caroline Haw for her Indigo ECOT. Congratulations, Caroline.
Thank you, everybody. I had so much fun making this weaving. It's using the ECOT method, and I've been experimenting with different fiber dyes this semester in an independent study with Professor Howard. And for this one, I experimented with indigo dye. And I had so much fun with the process of making this that I decided to leave some windows open on it where you can see where it's not woven to show you that strong indigo color and also what kind of happened when I resist dyed the warp yarns. So I hope you get to see it. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I just love indigo dye so much. So thank you, guys.
Very great piece of artwork there, Caroline. Thank you. Our next award, the next award has a long-standing tradition in the art department to support an artist's hard work and creative expression through the Purchase Award. This artwork will become part of the art collection at the Gaddy Hamrick Art Center and Meredith College. You can see this growing collection lining the hallways outside of the administration office and the gallery in Gaddy Hamrick. The art faculty have selected Anayeli Collazo Lopez's Bouquet Series. Anayeli, congratulations.
Thank you so much for the award. I am honored to be part of this exhibition and have the opportunity to share my work. The series explores the concept of genetic engineering through the use of common household plants. Genetic engineering has been used in plants to modify their color, smell, and form, but has never been a drastic change. With this series, I experimented with how drastic this change can be if I combine my favorite household plants to create a new artificial flower. This was done by photographing individual plants and flowers and editing them together to create a new artificial flower. The editing process was influenced by the symmetrical patterns and colors of a kaleidoscope. So thank you again. This is pretty cool. Thank you.
Well, a great piece of work that you did there. Congratulations again. So this next award was selected by this year's juror, Tamar Harris Warren, who's the Operations and Development Manager at Cam Raleigh and the Audio Description Coordinator at Arts Access. Tamar writes, "This piece is outstanding. The data is relatable. The content is very present and the concept of the receipt is very captivating. You have managed to encapsulate the experience of the reality of our COVID moment in the kind of way that connects emotionally with the viewer." The Juror Award goes to Bailey Burchett, Receipt, Balance Due, Reform. Congratulations, Bailey.
Oh, wow, thank you. Wow, I'm really honored to receive this award. And I'm even more honored that it was a part of my undergraduate thesis and my undergraduate research here at Meredith College. Research has been such a big part of my experience here at Meredith, and I try to take a very unique approach to what I do with research by taking the theories that I've studied and the material that I've delved into and synthesize all of that into a visual form so people can approach it and connect with it on a different level. I'm honestly at like a loss for words that I got the Juror Award. But yeah, wow. Yeah, so this piece was just a commentary on our consumer habits in the US, and I just wanted it to be larger than a normal receipt in order for it to confront people about their consumer habits and cause them to really reflect on what they consume on a daily basis or annually, and to consider the impacts that that has on the environment, which is the reason why it was scaled up and why I made it so large. So yeah, thank you so much for the award. Yeah, thank you.
Well, Bailey, it is well deserved. It's a great piece and an impactful piece of work. And to anybody out there, if you haven't seen it yet in person, I really do encourage you to come out here and to take a look at it. So again, congratulations. Tamar has kindly gifted the gallery an audio description of Bailey's artwork. For those not familiar with audio descriptions, it's a form of narration used to provide key visual elements to those who are blind or visually impaired. This audio description is included in the exhibition. So Molly, I think let me turn things over to you now.
Thank you, Matthew. The last award is a new award for the annual Juried Student Art Exhibition, and it was created to acknowledge and celebrate Lisa Pierce, the gallery director between 2014 and 2020, who fulfilled this role while being a professor within the art department. Throughout her years at Meredith, Professor Pierce tirelessly committed herself to her students, interns, and to the gallery. Her colleagues recognize her as a valuable resource, and her students know her as a mentor. This award does not relate to an artwork, but to a student who, like Professor Pierce, demonstrates dedication to the gallery. For the 2020-2021 academic year, this particular student has worked with me for 2 semesters, and she's consistently proven to be reliable, responsible, and resourceful. And I'm honored to present the Pierce Gallery Award to Kristen Obman. Kristen, I know I put you on the spot.
Oh, thank you so much. Didn't know this was going to happen. Yeah, thank you. I've enjoyed working at the gallery and any gallery really, but especially Meredith, and have an opportunity to, research and learn about the space. It's been fun. Thank you.
Thank you. So now has come the kind of end of the ceremony. I thank you all so much for attending the Zoom virtual events. This is also a reminder that although the events remain virtual, the exhibition does remain open to the public until September 23rd. All you need to do is look at the current COVID guidelines to access Meredith campus, and you are free and welcome to walk about the exhibition at your leisure. I'm not going to kick you off immediately, so if you have any questions or you want to just chat, talk about life, we can have a sort of mini reception, but that is completely up to you. So thank you so much for your presence and have a great evening. Thank you, Peggy, for coming to present an award. Peggy, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Okay. Thank you for having me, and thank you for this setup. I was really worried about the technology, but it was quite informative and simple. And I think it's really wonderful hearing from all the artists too.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Next year, hopefully I can see you in person at the award.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah. It
was great, Molly.
Thank you, Deb.
Peggy, I just wanted to say hello and thank you.
Hi, yes. So good to see you.
I know, it's good to see you too. I think the last time we saw each other was at Finland.
Right. Yeah.
Lots changed since then.
Yes. Only we knew.
Good to see you.
Hey, Peggy, it's Beth.
Hi.
You.
Good to see you too.
Or at least my tile. Imagine taking art history like this.
Oh my. Yes.
A group of students this year.
Very interesting. So many new things. I mean, here you get old and you still have to learn how to figure this stuff out.
Oh, no relief for the weary.
No. Well, I hope to see you all in person before long.
Soon, I think. I'm counting on it.
Is it over?
Yep.
Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Caitlin, for your help.
Glad we could help.
Mastering the Zoom.
Thought it went really well, though.
One Zoom at a time. All right. I think I'm going to close down the Zoom. Is there anybody else who would like to say something? If not, Have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye.